Yeah, it's a bit of unknown, really. Okay, G-Light on defense, we got G2 on attack. And it's looking like a set strat, A-split, picking the right site.
What that storm surge and the
oh, they wrecked him. 2 got hit with that recon. 2 got hit and somehow he spammed him, even though the cove's deep here.
Why even theory craft? Why do I bother?
Sometimes you get shot, you die, but Spike is still going to be planted all the same for G2, but it's a 4v5. Let's see. Well, the retake looks for XLG. Double push, both duelists working their way around towards the spawn, and Leaf is just not registering this at all. Trent will be able to trade one back, but you still have Raga on that angle, and I don't think he's
starting off with a pistol unless Baby goes a little nuts here.
Has to clear out these 2 players, but he's only going to be good for 1. Trent now swinging the corner, finding a timing. Lysor going to be struck down. Looks for a little bit more.
Very, very nice. Okay, we might have a game here. I like it.
Participation on that flank not going to be needed. XLG
1-0 on the pistol.
The opening pistol.
Yeah, that's exactly what the doctor ordered here.
Yeah, I didn't mind the idea of the cove over towards mid,
but
he's just popped him on the outside of the cove here, right?
The reveal there.
Yeah, kind of gave him like a line that he needs to shoot down.
Valen tried to assume that he was going to stop with the spam, and he didn't. Paid the price. There's a couple players that got caught out in the open here. Kind of a 3-2
Are going to get ecoed. I mean, it's G2 getting a plant, and they like to buy stingers, but it's one of the longer range, one of the longest range maps. But I will say that in theory, there's a lot of smokes for them to get close. They don't go for it.
Last time out against NRG, but let's see what they got here. Looks like a fast B exec.
We got a bandit, that's it.
Here's drone goes up and over the top. Leo getting the tag onto 1.
Or you could farm this, mate.
Valen, but Will still falls. Happy Way has the transfer, looks for a 3rd, runs out of bullets, but Leo is there. Picks up the pieces as Jogamo gets taken down, and so far it's looking pretty damn flawless, but Leaf will be able to find the finish on the enemy Astra. So much more work now needed and necessary as Baby Bay 1v4 with just a shorty in hand.
Yeah, he would like to do just a little bit of damage. That counts. Yeah, that counts. Took a gunner. Took away 2 guns.
For the outlaw. Now the Spectre. Juggle the weapons around.
He got his. I mean, it does actually matter.
Yep, pretty good. Pretty good. You'll take that as XLG. Holding the line nicely up here. He's Happy Way. Sometimes things could get a little disorganized for XLG on some of these anchors that they were trying to attempt. You know, NRG does such a good job of diving in there and hitting you with some util and then knowing when to dive back and things like that.
Yeah, only one person that can one-shot on this one. Dude, no, really.
Plant their feet, hold
Your
their
big
lines.
buy round, you got no saturate.
Aggression, though. Not gonna see much.
Best ability in the game right now.
For a push here potentially. Yeah, swinging out. Going right past Valen's shoulder. Quick little refract back to safety.
I like this though from. Ooh, my, that helps. I like this from G2. Double smokes, create pressure over towards middle. G-Light actually do something pretty good though. They clear a lot of middle early on. With the aggro everywhere. They got info on mid, re-cleared B, and then pushed over towards A. It's a little weird, to be honest, because you're gonna get a duel somewhere and you're isolated. With the 2-person info over towards the B and mid, you feel like you don't need to push A, but.
Shock darts find a little bit of damage, but I don't think there's much more realistically to be done unless you can find a crazy shot.
Yeah, I guess they're just trying to get kills in this smoke.
Wait for the spike to explode, see if he catches somebody on the exits at the same time. But it's like Leaf not going to give him the opportunity.
Hey, very nice. To make it easy, one away from an Astra ult as well, if they want to come up with an idea. Astra ult on defense as well, so if G2 get over towards the site, they're going to have to play heavier over towards the site.
They're going to have Happy Way's ult, Leaf 1 away from his. The fragging that those 2 have been able to do, but I think for me, what I'm really curious about here is some of the early round macro that I'm seeing, and a lot of attention being paid to mid by both teams.
Sizzling, thanks so much for the prime, man. Appreciate you did.
Even in rounds where they lost, I thought they had some really nice ideas on how to take mid. Like you saw that 2-man window push against Brock where he got that double kill. It's like that was the right idea, just he got outplayed.
Spike, solo middle.
Okay,
do recon, they create pressure over towards middle. Right, question mark created with the recon as well, and then the group up as they're trying to hold middle a little bit. So the idea is mid's a little bit weaker, or the sites are a little bit weaker as they clear over towards middle.
Got the ping onto Happyway. Babybay trying to set up with the saturate, but it's not going to be able to find him and cannot get the flick. Raga finds himself a second, and Happyway up over the top takes down Trent. G2 just not knowing what was hitting them here on this side of the map.
This wasn't a great sign from G2.
Find themselves in a 2v5. Like
this is not a great sign. This is a good sign for G2 right here.
Some incredible clutching at the hands of Val, and it would have to be an ace. Finds the first to get himself on the board, sets up the smoke, but how are you meant to try to tuck away and stay alive with 48 seconds remaining in the round and just 21 health?
Have to see some mistakes from XLG to give him much hope. Just try to wait it out.
Spamming the wall, trying to find that stray shot. They know that he's tagged up.
The push it, no, it was more just, I don't think it was a reaction to middle.
And now
it's just them wanting to do something early. That heavy stack over towards B. They want to push down. Yoru can TP out anyway after the info.
Do they want to pursue deep enough to find him? Flush him out and take the weapons away. Seems like they might have thought he slinked his way back over towards the spawn. So
10 seconds left.
For the moment.
Seal meets club with the prime as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, the execute there for G2. Just, again, a little bit out of sync. I mean, this is something that started to rear its ugly head.
There he is, he's standing.
For G2 is just not being able to coordinate as well. And, you know, I had a quick talk with Jog before the match, and he said, man, we just got to get on the same page. Like, that's what's killing us. And, you know, you get that identification, and Babybay can't track down the target fast enough. He's a little bit slow to the punch there behind the recon utility, and therefore he can't get the saturate to land, and Rarger's in a perfect position to punish it. So a lot of these things already going to be thought about because G2
early timeout.
Yeah,
early timeout.
Early deficit they find themselves in, and I think for good reason, because XLG
I wonder,
wasn't exactly where they were putting up the best performance versus NRG.
I mean, it wasn't, the actual like site here wasn't that great.
On the B site was just causing so many pains for NRG to try to deal with it and slow down that pace.
Yampy, hello mate, how we doing? Appreciate the 51 months. That's a long time, Yampy.
They're pretty well slated.
Thank you for the tier 1, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I'm eating after this, Yampy, actually.
Add insult to injury for what was going wrong for XLG, because what you're saying is 100%.
Do I ever play single-player story games? Nah, not for like 20 years, man.
Slow the pace down, where they started to hold some of the mains a little bit deeper.
It's just not really for me.
Wanted to get aggressive. They were just dismantling them. I mean, time and time again, you know, it's kind of nice here, I guess, as XLG. You don't have to worry about some of that Tejo utility. That was really giving them grief in terms of getting caught by, like, you know, the drone, and then you can't dash.
I'm missing out. I don't get the satisfaction, chat. I don't.
Like, that was one of the big things I noticed on this.
I don't get the satisfaction from being
wide swings where they're out in the open,
from being
they don't need to be trying to take fights
PvE
where
stuff.
they're not favored because they could have changed their angle a little bit. Maybe
and then if I want a storyline, I'll just watch something.
So far, looking better for XLG for sure. Let's see what G2 has dialed up. Stinger for Leaf. Everybody else
surely he gets spammed here. There's no way he's allowed to get away with that. Guys, come on, put it together. They're slow to react there. Do you not think? I don't know what the comms are like, but I feel like
swap the weapon over, but want it into the hands of Leaf.
Should be fast to call that to Gundif.
Cannot confirm the kill on the No Man, so he just dashes out to safety, utilizing this cosmic divide.
And it was so early, and because you've got 3 players at the front of A main there, you think they're going to make some pretty fast rotations here over towards B, but they're just clearing that space now. Be a little bit
wall
late.
Close and then wall deep, so do layer walls. Oh, that's nice though. The harbor like blind thing goes through walls, right? So that would just blind everyone at the back. With the plant, they get an ult. They eco if they lose this. Do they try and invest the ult here? Maybe.
Trying to intercept this Yoru. Like now, starting to get the read to try to go for the check.
2 off-site. Oh, that's huge. Speed up over towards. Ooh. Okay, that's nice from Babybay. That Sova ult becomes tempting. Does it early, but obviously they can't hear the spike.
Trying to utilize it, Hunter's Fury, but doesn't get a shot.
Dude, he doesn't get the extra shot off, so he doesn't know if he's defusing.
Oh. Will drag him off. Happyway looking for the turn.
Damn, that's a close round though, bro. That is not a convincing one, but it's a round nonetheless.
will be able to find the round win.
It's like the best round for G2 to lose.
An absolute knife's edge.
Only one person surviving, and they got to rebuy armor. Dude, I actually wonder if he had stuck the spike there with the spray, if he would have won here. He probably would have gone down. Probably would have gone down.
Just want to throw it out there. Excited to be.
Look kind of close.
Good friend, but yeah, that was scrappy though.
No, it was really scrappy for sure. Really dude, their money was so low that they have to eco. That's devastating.
There's so many little things that could have gone wrong for G2. Again, liking the macro from XLG.
It's a good way back in for G2 on this one. Like how proactive G2 are again. 3-person walkover towards middle. They got fast flank. We got VALORANT. No, it'd be Leaf. Dude, it's gonna feel weird. Leaf playing
still positioned in the attacker spawn. Knows that XLG have been
in
going
the
on these
booster
flanks.
spot.
Wants to try to intercept rather than be the one
When you
that
got no
punished.
Senti and you're an Astra, it's a strong spot.
Suspicious of it. Do have some weaker weaponry, but now
Yeah, you get
Trent
some
taking
freebies
that point.
here.
He has to swing in from behind, finds the first. No man, Leo, they could just push forward and try to just dismantle the players that are there on the site. Up the pace, and it seems like that's exactly what they're going to try to do. Is VALORANT spraying and praying, but eating a bit of damage in return. Has to slow down to the approach, but at the same time, Happyway's able to find Baby Bay. VALORANT's tagged down the 2. Still fighting that elimination.
Mate.
It's all down to Jogamo and Leaf. Here's the rotation into the site. The time starting to get away from them. Has to go for the full stick, but Jogamo will strike in off the flank, finds that kill. Leaf wanting
It's still a good eco, dude. It's still a good eco.
Retained here on either side. All
Did great damage.
Dead, but G2 tie it up at 3-3.
There's really just good awareness from both sides. I'm quite impressed with what I'm seeing from both teams in terms of how they're thinking about these rounds, how they're thinking about their strategy. Baby Bay there.
G2 here. Yeah, it looks like they haven't had too much time to practice some of the stuff. It feels like at least this map.
And again,
might be a weak map for them for sure.
Even though it ends up costing
There's some stuff that's like a little bit slower. And like Leaf maybe there as well.
Tons of ults here for XLG.
I mean, I guess he's just getting timed a little bit, but
in terms of the ult economy and
must be a big round, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, everyone can't buy next round. Whoever wins this, basically worth 2. Force them down to an eco. This was nice. Fake over toward. This was a nice round though. As much as we're saying they're not comfy, this was pretty good. This was a little bit like what BBO used to do a lot. Just fake with the waylay over towards one site and then just hit the other.
Oh, that's our position. Talking about similarly. Happyway just goes for the spam. Finds the kill. Raga hadn't even gone into the dimensional drift yet. That is just unlucky. At the same time, Baby Bay now going to be taken down. It's a player advantage.
I mean, we're
over to the side of XLG.
Dude, Van's got to do so much.
Flash out, VALORANT tucking into the corner. Eventually will fall. The push forward through the Cosmic Divide, and Leaf narrowly able to win it out versus the Orb. It's going to be paranoid up. Sat here in the cubby, and Lysol will be able to flush him out. XLG,
dude, I'm not sure they should be losing that one, but here we are. Like we said, big round should be worth 2. Force him down to an eco.
Important battle for mid that's going on to give that extra player
With Astra ult, yeah, dude, he's already on his second, right?
Screen, but Baby Bay with the follow-up layer after he sold a bit of a fake. And Leaf clears the first, and Baby Bay has to worry about a bunch of different angles. And Lysor comes in pretty late and gets a big win out there. Raga, all that
and they played so weak over towards site itself.
Players coming out of the Cosmic Divide. Absolutely brilliant.
Yes, I do.
Back up on his feet. Oh man, hyping right alongside him. Has to be excited about in the G2 camp at the moment.
3 ults, yeah, but it's such a nice understanding from G2 of how important the round is. Like they basically understand that it's worth 2. A little bit of different mid take from G2. So the problem with the stuff that G2 is doing at the moment is once they've done these smokes, it's fake, and once they've done these smokes, it's actually roll pressure. So
attempt here for G2, just a couple sheriffs and classics otherwise.
I feel like this is a bit of a head scratcher for G2.
Obviously, it's a little hard for them to work out on the go, but
posting up players so deep in mid. Now there's finally a drone that goes on an exploration, but I don't think it saw anybody. Still
man. Able to find the shot. One player going to be taken down. Seems like Leo, very strong awareness of this position from Baby Bay. Saw him drift across. And Baby Bay now, last one standing with the classic. It should just be dead to rights, and he will be.
Strong man, good for the money.
XLG already having
really good for the money.
Very strong defender side. G2 feels like already needing to win this follow-up round. They've got 3 ultimates to try to utilize.
Yeah, I think this might be one of those times where try to go for those big set exec plays, see what that kind of rehearsal has looked like, the practice in the lead up to this map for G2, something that worked a treat for NRG. Might be a moment where you can try to double down on that a little bit.
2 people they can one-shot. G2 will group together. It's a set strat. Astra ult.
Time and time again. And
Waylay
NRG was
ult.
able to brutalize their way through. Like you said, tons of ults available.
Happyway just drifting
Oh,
inside the
Happyway's
site.
timed a lot of this
Gets
G2
subbed out.
well.
This player managed to
Damn.
no. Baby lands right there in front of his
Damn, look at him. He's on an island.
Now he is still free to dance around
Dude,
this
he did
site.
so good.
Cosmic Divide going to be called in again from Lee, but Raga all around
Ah,
the
dude,
back.
they look good,
Finds him
though.
right
Hold
as
up.
he
They
exits
actually
out of
look
the
good.
astral
They look
form.
pretty comfy on this map.
Push to the smoke and Chogamo! Mo's down 3!
Such a
Gets the
hero play,
fourth!
bro. Such a hero
What a
play.
timing to be found.
They did not expect him to push
That's
through.
one hell of a way for him to jumpstart
Well,
the engine.
that's,
and just the
that's
one
my
kill
bad, I guess.
before. He just tears them all to pieces in the blink of an eye.
That's my bad.
Only
I felt
him.
like I finished the sentence
him,
and then he
man.
pushes through and gets 3.
Unlucky TP there from Lysor.
Oh man, he could not have timed that better. Literally everybody's util or TPing or it's not looking his way.
Dude, 3 people not ready for it.
Unreal. I
All
mean, that
3.
looked so good for XLG and a late dart there from
Yeah,
Trent.
I mean,
Baby Bay's
I can
ahead of the
understand
curve.
them looking
So
at the
again,
floor
that
more because it's harder to get up
coordination
here.
between those
It's
two
lovely
players,
from
a little
Joggerman.
bit lacking here on Abyss.
Aggro TP in the mid. Lysor's going to be scaling forward the sliding
Oh.
cross, and he absolutely destroys 2!
6 shots, man.
Unbelievable transfer to be able to find Valen as well. This is such a snappy reset. No man tagged low, but does have that regen armor behind. Meanwhile, Raga trying to hold here in A main. Seems like they're suspicious.
Oh, that's unlucky.
There's the push,
Oh,
but he's got the Guardian.
just
He has
got
the
it in
one
time.
tap. Will just make a very short hop exit back into
I
the
thought
site.
it was for sure done.
Baby Bay cannot find the punish. He needs to stay alive as Leaf is on the approach here, but Raga just catches him exploring around main. That leaves Leaf now. A 1v4. It just feels like every
very
time
nice.
G2
Nice shot.
find their footing, they get that round win. XLG.
I like
are
how
able to
aggro
kick
they
the
are
legs
again.
right out
They're
from
just so
beneath them.
aggro everywhere.
And it's big plays from Lysor this time.
Defense side, I mean, not
Comes out.
normally.
The 2-for-1 hits him on the slide.
Normally pretty
too.
attack
That
sided.
is filthy stuff. And Raga, tough angle for Baby Bay. Has a lot to clear there. Raga, so sharp with that Guardian. Yeah.
See the frustration. Not wanting
Yeah,
to
full
have
spy
to
into it. They
use
got the
that
neon
second
ult.
timeout
Valen takes
in
the
half.
hit. Are they missing any util? Not really.
He's just going to be holding that one. Overdrive now available for Jogamo. So decent amount of firepower.
One
into
Astra
this
Star,
one.
I think.
Hinder will connect, but there's no real way to chase in and find that punish. Meanwhile,
I mean, he's
Noise made
got to
it
hear
in.
that, right?
No man just scales in. It's flush against the box, but the swing could come through. For
This is
Jogamo.
pretty cool, though.
Hasn't gone
Does Jogamo
around
check
that
this?
top mid pillar.
They know he's there. They at least suspect. Danger pings over
Huh.
his direction. Now they
Dude,
know
what a
for
weird
sure.
round this is now.
And there's the catch.
Done.
The overdrive not to be seen in this round. Once again, a player disadvantage to G2. Clear the recon. No info going to be gained
Here
there.
we go,
Raga
strong
just staying
pause.
clutched against the wall to push forward. Valen able to
And
find one with the stinger.
Leo
as
has
well.
sold
Getting
it
involved,
pretty
finds
well.
Lysor. The Harbor now taken down. It's frantic, spraying and praying for Raga, but eventually finds the reset to eliminate Leaf. Drop down
Oh,
Baby Bay.
nice shot, bro. Oh, that's a
Saturated,
big
still
shot.
able to find
Dude, the
himself
rounds they
third.
win are just hero rounds.
Now they're going to go for the backside plant, but it is Happyway on the opposite side. This guy has been a menace. For now on the approach, is the one eating the early damage.
He's going to have a lot to play with here. Stars are coming up. See how he wants to set this up. Place them, try to make it look like he's pushing there from the spawn side, but he's wrapping the window.
Yeah, it's kind of working.
Even just the micro that he's got going on in this approach.
Oh, that's
is
unlucky.
damn
That's a nice
impressive, but
try.
Trent will be able to
That was a
find the
nice
kill.
try.
Lone survivor once again.
Big
G2.
round from Baby Bay. Yeah, the
Are able to
individuals
get
are
these
keeping
round
G2 in
wins
this.
cleanly. It's very sparse when they pick him up as well, but in with a shout to try to make this a 6-6 half. They nearly have a stacked deck.
Dude,
It's
show
4
me this
ultimates
one.
to utilize.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it just
calm.
feels like
Big crouch.
some of these rounds come down to some hero plays for G2, where you need somebody to get that big 3K to reverse the great starts that XLG is having. Again, I can't credit XLG enough with the the macro ideas.
Yeah, no
the
matter what,
strategic
6 is a good
view that
half.
they have,
7 would
sometimes they
be
lose
lovely.
in these
They've got great ults for
scrappy
retake if they
battles.
want to leave one of
They
these
get caught
sites,
in
as
the
we can
timing
see over
like we
towards
saw
A, pretty much
Dogamo
playing
earlier.
retake.
This time they're gonna move
I
half the
mean,
way
it's
over.
just such a no-brainer
Fast.
to play retake
Be
here.
able to sidestep
Look at
it.
how many ults they're up against. You can't hold the side like this. Mate, please get out of there.
Towards tower, clone to be clear.
Get out of
Not to be
sight,
popped.
Happy Way. Oh,
Happy
for
Way
God's sake.
isolated, picked apart. Dogamo not looking to overstep, however, as the Hunter's Fury is now going to be called in. Just for a quick check around the back, but the Dimensional Drift is in from Raga. See what he can spot out.
Oh, they got so
His
wrecked in this
defensive
round.
Positions known. He's seen damn near everything, makes his exit. And now they get ready to go on the push. Baby Bay,
They were looking so good, man. This was by far their worst round.
To the side of G2. The swing in. Baby Bay finds himself another. Draga dead.
Yeah, this was an absolute shocker to watch. Holy.
An ace
We're
clutch.
meant to be playing retake
Trying
over
to
towards
get
A. He
XLG
gets
a lead
greedy
at the
to
half.
get some extra spam in there
Hunter's Fury now coming through,
against
scouting
all
him
of these
out.
ults.
Valorant
And
will
then
be
they
able
didn't even
find the
manage to
shot on the
combo
drop.
properly.
6-6. We are all tied up at the half.
Got no
That
one
was a really
protecting
nice
the
round
Sova
there.
ult.
A really nice set execute for G2 off
Other,
that
if we
convergent
ignore
path.
this
Really able
round,
to
is
follow it
a
up to
really
clear out
good
the
half
corner
from
that Happy
G-Lai
Way
though.
is in. Really nice setup on this one, and then he can just hunt him down. You have the Nova Pulse there too. Great stuff.
Well, G2 were able to sit back, watch XLG play this attacker side previously. What have they learned, and can they shut it down? We'll find out after the halftime break.
Eli, oh dude, they would watch this back and they'd be like, we could have won this 10-2 this half.
Red Bull gives you wings.
For sure. Sure could have won that. Baby Bay's looking a little better. But it's just shooting stuff. It's not like the Waylay's looking super comfy still. Like when I'm watching him, it's still just like, it's just, he's shooting better. You've been invited to cast before. When Hypoc was out for a little bit, Pansy offered me to try do it for a bit. But dude, I just enjoy streaming so much that it doesn't make sense to me. Super Scout with the Prime, appreciate the 8 months. And she would have bullied me. That's true. She would have bullied me. Dude, look at that timing. Look what she's just typed. Crazy. Wait, did the mods delete it? Ah, you should have let that one go through, mods, surely.
Continue to talk with these teams. G2, very difficult.
You guys can see it.
Make it
Holy.
up to 6 here at this half. Can they find an opening pistol? Try to run this one back, or is XLG once again going to find a very successful overall attacker side of the map? Gave energy so many fits once they had swapped sides. Have to anticipate that that's going to be the same.
Yeah, I think for me, when I'm looking at this from XLG's perspective, I'm trying to
do we think the G2 needs to win a pistol here? Maybe. They opt the, okay, so we kind of got util against aim. Everyone's opting for sheriffs at the moment.
Because you have so much ability to just stun up, slow up, you know, saturate your opponents and get that free pick and get out, things like that. But on the other side of the coin, because you have a harbor here, it also starts to make you think, well, maybe they're going to play a bit retake heavy potentially, because you have some ability to do that too. But it's actually just a pretty spread formation, deep posts early. Dogamo.
I mean, this is the weak site.
Sees the TP4, just has to back away.
Okay, hard retake. Hard retake, but they save the harbor wall, so.
Fast rotation's going to be coming through.
Oh, what's this duel like a middle? The timing like a middle. Damn, nice shot, bro. Happy Way's been great. Nice trade. God, it's so chaotic, bro. It's so fast.
Heal one back, so a 3v3 as the dust settles. Advance for the moment. Zoom XLGs, they look to try to hold this line. Baby Bay swinging, finds the finishing shot, but Happy Way trades it. Leaf again, now on the hunt. Goes up and over the top, he's unanticipated and unread.
Oh, it's done.
The cove there to try to
It's done, mate. You ain't got enough bullets for that. You have not got enough bullets for that, that's for sure. Not on a pistol.
A pistol round win for G2 puts them in the lead for the first time here on Abyss.
There you go. Now you get to
they,
see some real
at
value.
least G-Lai kind of learn early that maybe they got to play over towards the site. It's a little like a baby Astro when you got the harbor curve.
set one up high-low there for
It's
G2
pretty
on this
strong.
retake.
You gotta
You know, the
put
star
some of the
comes out
protocols in place that you have against Astro. You
drop
gotta
one
play on
underneath, set
site
up
way
another one
heavier.
up top, get that high-low, and it's so difficult.
At least it's 1-1 on the
XLG to get
pistols
the
though.
read
1-1 on the
that.
pistols, and
Really nice retake for G2.
they buy a light
Might
armor
be
and a. That's it.
Another
Okay.
pistol going the way of XLG, but able to hang on. Oh, what a shock
Oh,
dart.
what a shock that is.
A
It's a
massive
freebie.
bit of damage.
Dude, that's nice. I can't believe we haven't seen that
3
before.
players tagged up. Happyway eating the brunt of that.
Yeah, a little bit
Follow
extra.
up, not going to be able to find anything more, but still, G2 very well set up for a clean anti-eco.
Dude, they're happy to play offside against ecos. Oh, nice shot, baby.
Able to find no man as well.
We
So
saw
now
the
Duelist
end of that. Looked
eliminated.
nice.
That will come in. It's just Lysor, lone player at full HP, has a shorty in hand, playing his backside position, trying to see if anyone falls into his trap. Seems like maybe Jogamo getting a bit of a read of this one. Just sliding forwards, turning around, he's trying to find him, but then she will be able to do so. Not before Valorant falls.
Okay, they
The
got
cleanup
one.
will be
They got one.
swift.
Not too bad.
4 players surviving. G2, damn clean.
Does the one buy something into this?
Move up now, 8-6.
Maybe
Bit
just
of
gets thrown in
discussion. Who
sheriff,
wants
you would
the
imagine.
Orb.
Make sure you get the orb onto the right player. Make sure you've got all the good weaponry.
It's a great shot.
So I really like this round for G2 in terms of what I'm seeing in their defensive protocols. The patience here, you know, the early darts, they're going to be waiting for that second follow-up dart to see if Trent can, you know, double down on that, get a kill.
There's at least been a
There's
little
grab well there.
bit
As soon as
of
the
signs for
execute comes
G-Light
through,
here,
cut
right?
the
In terms of how
pieces
G2 like to
of
play.
XLG in half. And
Left
then you've
side
got the
here,
recon
left side
stuff to
here.
come through after
So
that
a
to
lot
get
of the
that
time you
vision,
would
get that early
imagine
kill.
they're going to be heavy
Display
over
that
towards
flood
mid and
retake,
weak
so
on
they
the
have a
sides.
much harder time getting that plant
So
down.
they could start
Flood
hitting over
retake,
towards the sides
sort of
and saving a bit of
hold, we'll call
util.
it.
They could have lurks over towards middle to
But
capitalize
all
on the
that looked
numbers that
really
are probably
crisp
going to
and
be
sharp from
rotating
G2.
through middle.
Well
They got
rehearsed. Clear there
yeah,
for
they got
Jogamo,
some
so he can keep
some
pressing
options.
forward, and it's a big stack from
Yeah, he
G2.
is.
Especially with the
Not alone
recon
in
here in the
this. This is a
util, they hit the
massive
stun
push
as
out,
well.
3 players,
Let's
but
see
G2
how
will
little
fade
util
away.
they take sight with.
Not
We got a
letting go of the
drone.
flank, Baby Bank fires out
An
a shot,
omen
will be able
flash
to
and a
find the
dash.
clone, tucks into the corner now though as the saturate
Oh,
lobs
that's
in.
nice though. Baby would take
Dash
that.
over the side to avoid getting caught. Shocks at the ready. Decent baiting here from XLG, just trying to get this util out
I mean,
of
they
G2
could fast
nice and
flood.
early.
They got 5 here.
Frack now down. The push forward, no man on the peak, able to find one. Jogamo eliminated. Leaf desperately trying to find that kill. Eventually will be able to do so, but now it's going to be Baby Bay eliminated
jump.
as well. 3-4 attempt at the wide swing, but Lysor able to find the track. Valen,
Dude,
however, Stinger in hand.
Valen got a
comes up with
double
2.
there. How did he even have the bullets
1v1,
for it? The
spike
stinger.
never planted. So Leaf just backs away. He dips out of the sight.
I got the spike.
Whole time there's been no time to plant.
To go for a full rotation. Where does Raga feel that he can plant this the safest?
Oh, no way.
Does he also
No way.
maybe think that he could cut across? He's pouring all the way around. Leaf tucking in over towards mid. Raga, does he peek the angle? He's gonna have knife out, and
Insane
Leaf
from Leaf, man.
plays it
Insane.
to
Dude, they gotta.
perfection.
I gotta see how we get to double the stinger
Another
here.
3K.
It's very, very
And
smart
now
from
a
Leaf.
bonus conversion for G2.
Show me how. Was it Valen that I said? I think it was
How
Valen.
does he read that? Unbelievable. Saw
Lovely
something
from
in the
Leaf.
tape,
Ah,
and
dude,
he's like,
so
I bet he's
smart.
going to try to go the other way. I'm just going to hold the angle just in case. You know, if he still plants B, that's fine. Or, excuse me, A, that's fine.
Here we go.
Beautiful. Beautiful stuff here. And, of course,
Dude,
Valen with
all
the
body
stinger.
shots, man.
Such a scary weapon in his hands. Leaf up to 15.
Dude, surely from that
Give him the
range
finger
for
wag.
every shot to hit the body,
A series of massive rounds.
surely
from
the
this guy.
spread's got to be bigger than that.
G2 now find themselves in a very healthy lead. 3
That's
rounds
kind of
up.
insane.
So timeout call
He
from
got a
XLG
little
will
fortunate
come
that it was
through.
last bullet, but
Try to steady things, but Economy going to be in a shakier position. Could be a buy down. Bucky, Stinger, something like that could come in, but take a look at the coin-based win condition. And I mean,
your RNG. Yeah, but the spray
I'm curious
is.
what they're going to look to try to do off the back
The
of this one.
spray
Because one of the big things
Isn't
that
the
was
Stinger
working so well
like
for
the
them was
only gun that has
constantly
like a
attacking
little
the
bit of a
B-side
pad and
map.
it leans
Yeah,
more left?
that might be what he's talking about here. Just some
I
some
haven't
ideas
looked
and
into it
how to
properly, but
maybe
that's what I've seen a lot of
set
players
up your
saying.
spacing a
They
little
just go
bit
down
for
and
these
left with it the whole
post
time.
Because again, these flood retakes that G2 is going to be able to
And
set
then
up
the spread
with
on
this
it isn't that
composition are
big.
extremely scary. You have so much util to cut off space, to cut off vision, and then explode into an area and take somebody out. You know, with that neon waylay, it can be really, really tricky, and probably just calming the team down a little bit too. You had some opportunities there to not give over that bonus, but
They were tempted for some buckies, but only go with the
really
one.
good stuff at times from XLG
Baby Bay,
today in terms of sharp
this is where I
mechanics.
go for my VFL.
Oh,
He was coming into
Right,
this,
same
one of the
shot there,
main
this time able to be avoided.
outlaw abusers.
For the most part, a little bit of damage on the Happy Way once again. Follow-up going to be sent in. No man, not quite landing there in tower. This Trent will get revealed. Just tucks back, sends out a drone of his own up and over the harbor wall. Gets a spot onto a couple of players. They do backpedal as now. Here comes the drop down, and Trent
Dude,
able to
that's
find the
nice
timing.
though. This wall
Raga
is so
not reading
strong.
that he was being flanked out of that position. Ends up onto the wayside. This Baby Bay looking for another no-scope. This time won't be able to find it. But
Yeah, these
it's gonna be
retakes are
Valen.
looking good. I know this
His
is a gun
turn
diff, obviously,
to
but
find the 3K. His turn to take the lead.
it's hard to
G2
play
hit double
against.
digits.
And this high tide is so cool that Valen is using here.
The wall, yeah,
because
no,
it
the wall's
cuts
sick,
off
man.
The forces. This time, instead of using a grab
Just like-
well to dissect the execute, they use
No
this
matter
high
what,
tide,
you're just
and they're
separating
able
the
to
attack.
isolate players, set up
Yeah,
those
they're just
flanks
isolating
in front
them
of
all.
it, and then once that drops, then you've got the density of angles for yourselves for those crossfires to take into the main. Really nice setups from G2 on this defender's side. I like the variety that I'm seeing. I like the protocols that I'm seeing. And now they're leaning over B, expecting a change up in ideology from XLG. But XLG actually still thinking that A could be their
Pretty cool
money.
mid take with the late
But they're
smoke here.
going to go in towards mid vent initially, but it's a
Yeah, but they
tricky bet,
basically just
trying
cleared
to
that with
bait
the
some
timing.
rotations out.
Dude, look at
Expect
G2 here.
this is such a
They
pivotal
lose
round.
mid control,
XLG
they drone back
find it
insta,
here.
and they put one
Again,
over
keep
towards
back.
here as well.
G2
So
rounds
no
away
sound
from
for a
taking
little
the
bit,
map.
and once they get contact here, they're gonna have
Economy as well
fast,
in a very healthy spot.
fast rotate from this over.
Check from Lysor.
We got Lysor here just ulting
Cancels
on
the
himself,
foul.
creates pressure over
On the
towards
lead
spawn.
forward,
The
Cosmic
idea
Vibe
again,
called in from
just
Happy Way.
make the sights
Talent
weaker as you hit the
Sending
site.
out the ult, but
Nice
gets
shot,
the
man.
hit onto No Man, just
The
pushes
one of the
forward.
first time we've seen that Yuto
Absolutely
actually.
tears him to pieces. He's just
Wait, what
locked
was
him
this? Was
completely
this
out of the sight.
team
Now
flash with
sets up
Omen?
another wall.
Or was this? Oh no, this is ult, bro. Yeah.
Trent just now arriving. Paranoia sent through, but Valen still holding close. Turns the flash and has two of them lined up. Looks like Force runs out of bullets.
Hey, he
Lysor
did
able
so
to
good
hold his
there though.
own.
He did so good.
It would have to be an ace clutch
30
to
seconds
get them
left.
back
Goes
into this to
aggro with
stop
his ult
G2 from
after.
advancing up to 11-round wins.
Yeah, it's pretty
Hope he
sick.
just saves here.
Feels like you might have to. Take the time, grab the orb, but the time is just not there on his side. 10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds left.
And just tuck in along the wall, set up another smoke, and try to
Gotta
stay
chill
safe.
for
Try to
this
stay
one.
protected, but
He
John
might
is
not
sprinting in
might
around the
not be able
back.
to save this.
He pursues in a bit deeper, might be able to find
he's
him.
getting stunned.
The Nebula now will dissipate. Lysor holds his own to find a 3K, and does nearly manage to get that ace, but he cannot
Nicely
find
done,
the
bro.
round win.
Bro, they just have no
I mean,
answers.
still
They actually have
Lysor
no answers.
looking sharp, but it's all
This was like
Valen. He
the
just
this is one of the
shuts this
different
round
rounds as
down
well.
by
This is like the
himself.
first
It's
round where they
obvious
couldn't get
Cosmic
over
Vibe
towards the
because
site.
it's only
Normally they've been
leaving
given the
that
site and they don't know
small
what to
area
do
in
once they
front
get
of
the
bridge
site.
for the
This
plant
one they're
off
getting
of
held
its
at the
angle.
choke.
So he immediately
I mean,
counters
Valen
with the
did
reckoning and just
incredible.
pushes. He's like,
It's
if
a
they're
sick
flooding,
idea with
I'm
the
gonna
ult.
hit him with this thing. They're going to be slowed up, and I'm going to just come in and deal with them.
Yeah, no matter what, they
And then
have
he
the
has that
Astra
follow-up smoke
Astra
util
star behind
to
it
give
as well.
himself that extra room of space so they could set up that crossfire outside of the main. Beautiful. Great reactions again.
Thoughts on Harbor?
And it
I
hasn't
like
been too
Harbor,
long
man.
since the
I think
previous one, but here comes the final
I think he's in a
timeout of
really
the
strong
biz for
spot.
XLG. Now a 5-round
I
deficit.
don't think they needed to make the
Being neck and
Cove
neck,
as
they
strong
just
as they
haven't been
did.
able to find
And
a
any
single round
smoke
win.
that is
On this attacker's
20
side, this is where we
seconds
thought
and
they
is a
were gonna be
30-second cooldown, like that on its own is pretty strong.
Oh,
Then the
for
fact
sure.
that you can reinforce it and the
Especially after
shield's
what you
like,
saw, you know, against
what is it,
NRG,
650
where
or something
able to make
stupid?
somewhat of a fight,
It's
somewhat
legit,
of a
man.
comeback there.
People were saying it wasn't good, but
This is
it's strong.
I think just better game planning from G2, especially on this A side.
680?
You know,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
so
hoping
much,
that
man.
there'd be some exploration of B, but you know, as G2 coming out of this timeout, I'm thinking leaning B again. Why not? You know, if you could just leave 2 on A and you can lock it out anyway.
It's weak on defense.
well.
I don't think
I'd
so.
love to
I
see
think
some
with a
kind of
lot of
early
maps,
aggression here from G2
with how
and
they
one of
are,
the eight,
it just means that you can play
but
retake
maybe
a lot.
they're just gonna consider
It
something.
feels
We'll
like a
see.
little bit
They're
like
just letting the
like I
side
said,
come
like a
out.
mini
Yeah.
Astra ult, where you force a
That
team
one
to
not
play
there,
over
doesn't have
towards
the
a
ult on
site,
time, but you do have
which then
Baby
means
Bang
that
with an
when you're playing
operator.
retake as well, their defense at the back is
Wide
weaker
angle
as
from
well, because
backside.
you know they're heavier over
See if
towards
he
the
can
site. So,
catch on anyone.
don't know, man. I think you
Smoke
just
will
have to play a little
disrupt him,
differently.
though. Quickly makes his exit. Meanwhile,
They can't anchor a site,
Breaking the
if
door,
that's what you're
cuts
saying.
across into
Unless
mid.
you have
Look
all.
what they're doing. They're completely fanning out away from the A site because they're scared of that util that's been hitting them when they've made those executes. So they're just going to take space instead.
FPS
Mind
Image,
games, I
thank you so
believe,
much for the
Rice
Prime,
War.
man. Appreciate you, dude.
Make them think about where he could have
Well,
TP'd to.
the
Quick
good thing
cancel.
that I like in terms of the
Valen
change-up is
already
this,
hugging
though.
back
Like,
towards
this is
the
a good
defender's
idea,
spawn,
actually,
so
having one
knows
luck
that he
over
hasn't
towards middle,
gotten himself
especially
in
they're
a bad
going
position.
through mid to rotate. Astra locks them over towards here, 3 on site.
All players of XLG playing in front of this. 3 players now on the site itself. Draga trying to fish for something there with that sheriff up over the top. Lysor with the Phantom able to find Jogamo, the push forward into the smoke. Gets
Dude,
Valen
what a
as well.
smoke for him
Gets
to play
taken
around
down by the
in.
Hunter's Fury. It seems like this time the timeout call working a treat as Alif trying to tuck into that cubby.
It's a big
Will
round,
get picked
man.
apart.
I'm not fully
Zombie
believing,
for
but
being flawless,
they
but
get
will not be
so
able to
many
hold
gun
on to the
upgrades
operator.
with
It is
this.
a MasterCard thrifty for XLG to rally their way back into this map.
Yes, you can see the answers here for XLG is they know that holding those deep post plants in A main isn't going to be
Isn't it
effective
just
against this
limiting your
comp. The way
options?
that they're
No.
able to layer those
If
smokes,
anything,
I mean,
it's
you saw
helping
this
your
time with the
options.
Cosmic Divide
Don't have
cutting
to
off
play
main,
retake
that
every time.
We have to play a little bit on site, so that means we have to create space at heaven, at ropes, to make sure that we have those extra angles, that we can have a little bit of a safer post plant. So they're going to commit some extra resources to that early, some extra bodies to that early. So now we need to see what kind of adjustment G2 is considering.
It's just a low buy from G2 on this one. To 6, well, saying expecting it. Dude, look at my harbor go, bro. Double smoke over towards middle, and they just insta-push.
And he's right there in front of No Man.
He's wrecked him.
Shorty Moore got up to get the
If
kill.
Valen clears all of this, though... Oh, dude, Valen could definitely win this round.
XLG with that kill, and still not going to be leaning fully into A. They want
It's just going to come down to timing.
Valen just around the corner. Would almost certainly be dead to rights with the Stinger at this range, but then again, if anything, anybody can work a miracle with that gun, it would be him, but Leaf going to be the one getting taken down. Dimensional Drift going to be invested. Valen looking to try to get the collapse here on the Happy Way. Will be able to do so, gets himself a weapon upgrade. Meanwhile, Raga forward onto the site, spotting
dude,
out the two
I was
defending
worried for
players.
Raga there.
Snappy with
This
that
is a
shot,
great shot from
quickly traded
Jogama.
out.
I was
No
worried
Man
he was going to tunnel vision
keeps it
really
in
hard and
with
not
the
check the back
advantage.
of sight there. That's impressive from him. And actually, I think like 9 out of 10 Euros just tunnel vision there. Especially with how
Valen actually
little was left on the
Stinger.
ult.
Virgin Path's going to be invested. So XLG investing heavily into
just
this
as I'm
round.
complimenting you,
Valen's still going to be good for one.
I think you
Jump
thought they were
spot,
both in the ult.
sees another, trying to hit the stun. Leo eating a bit of damage. Sends out the recon. Will have the clear, but gets the double ping. Knows that they're advancing from this position. The shock darts layered in. Hold them back. Swinging the corner, and that should be the cleanup, but Trent. Last one standing, believe he has just enough time.
I don't know if he goes that route though.
Running out of it though, and no safe way to try to get a defuse going. This round will be XLG's as No Man finds a 3K. 3 more rounds to go, and they'll be tying us up.
He hasn't been able to do that for a while.
It's looking really nice. This mid pressure that XLG able to create, really disruptive. Yes, a weaker buy for G2 here. That refract position makes it easy for No Man. Nice work by Leo on that backside to really buy some time. Delay with his utility.
3 kills, baby, I'm back.
Lord of
I wanna
ults
see
for
more of that
G2.
then, No
If
Man. Keep it up.
dude, how is he like gonna survive this one?
It's available though for G2. Baby bait. Double dashing forward, trying to see if he spots anybody. Happy Way nearby enough, but loses the fight. Slide across Jogamo.
Dude, they're in their
Plants his
spawn.
feet. Actually is
15
able to clean
seconds
up
into the
kill.
rounds, and he
Meanwhile
saw
in
the
mid,
TP away. Dude, they
that takes
crunched
Raga
middle
now.
from spawn.
Daze is there,
What is this
saturated from
round?
the ult. Baby Bay able to collect Lysor, that leaves just No Man.
We're doing
This
this.
time needs a 4K.
We're 20 seconds into the round.
Watch G2 will be getting themselves up to map point. There's the first. Looks for the
Never
second.
seen that
Won't
before.
be
That
able
was
to have it.
mental.
Trent will shut him down.
was cool.
G2 one round away from closing out their opponent's map pick of Abyss.
Great
But this is
adjustment
the
here
kind of
from
stuff that you can
G2,
do, right? Because
starting
you know you're going to
push
play retake over
towards
towards
those
one of these
mains.
sites anyway.
You know, if your opponent is going to commit a lot of
You can
bodies
go so
towards
heavy
mid,
over
that's
towards
gonna
one of
open
the
up some
sides.
space for you to send a little bit of pressure on the extremities, and that is exactly
Yeah, nice
what
shots in
G2
this as
does.
well. Nice shots, nice ult.
And it's really, really nice there.
And the good news is they
You have
didn't have
Jogamo
to
to
use
slide
that many
past to
ults,
set you
so
up with
they
those
got 4 goes at it, and they got great ults. Like, the ult diff is crazy at the moment.
Any chance to make any hero plays. Here comes a
This
big one.
This might be G2's best chance to close it out.
Setup coming.
Yogamo, Waki with the ult.
Just a bit.
They're finally trying to attack into this B side. Hunter's Fury going to be opened up. Leaf Balan able to find one apiece. The duelists are gone.
Yeah,
There's that entry
dude, I like this
power
from
that
G2.
dives
Their Fury, once they get the
fight in him.
Harbor ult, is really good.
To find a kill. Chogamo, a bucky
It's
in
really
hand
good.
here
Just
around
play
the
him
back,
anchor,
maybe able to
and then
find
every single
this
time he's
spike,
like
but it
on the
seems like they're
side, so
wise to this.
it's a line like this or a line like this,
Staring at this position.
and then just run
but
forwards
turns
with it
away
as
from
well.
it, and that's when Chogamo finds a gorgeous timing.
Ooh.
Great shot though.
Another solid shutdown from Lysor. Seems to always have his number.
Oh.
Needs so much more. Refract takes Baby Bay out to safety. Saturate close just in case the counter swing is coming through. But Happy Way and Lysor been the top 2 performers for the squad thus far on this map. Have everything to do, and Valorant has
second
it
layer
now,
of
the
it.
timing.
That what a lovely defense off from G2.
And okay.
Fair play. That was
We'll
very
just
nice to
have
watch.
Leaf take him down off screen.
Yeah, that's some good Fury, especially when they got that Harbor
G2
online. It looked like a free round.
Struggling in that
That's some
first
cool
half,
stuff,
but
man. That
they
pinch over
look
towards the middle was
clean from the
madness as well.
defense. They take down XLG on XLG's map pick.
Yeah, you